Hi, Chris Madsen here. When we're in a car and turn on the radio, we're turning into frequencies from a bandwidth. So every channel is a different frequency within a certain range of bandwidth, and the instrument in that case is the radio. Within our physical bodies, we have instruments. Our sight gives us a bandwidth of the electromagnetic spectrum and what we call the 3D world we view through the instrument called the eyes. With a different bandwidth within that same dimension, we have ears to hear sound that's associated with it. We have taste and touch, all these different instruments. Now, we also have what's called, or what I call, the heart body, the spirit body, ethereal body, whatever names we want to call it. But that also has instruments. It's kind of like as above, so below, as within, so without. And with the instruments of our heart body, that's where we pick up on emotions. One of our instruments picks up on our emotions and the emotions of others. Another aspect of it is the environment, the sensations that are associated with whatever environment we're in. Things like that. Our thoughts are distilled from the heart body. And now the sight, we talk about the third eye sometimes, awakening to the third eye, different things like that. And what that is simply attuning to the bandwidth of love and of consciousness, of the source of all existence, the infinite mind, whatever you want to use. There's really no name for it, but I call it love. And now with this instrumentation, what we're doing is we're expanding, like you've, I'm sure, heard, expand your mind. That was something in the 70s and the hippie days we used a lot. Expand your consciousness. People try to do it through ayahuasca and different things now. And all that is using the instruments within your heart body. Most of these instruments lay dormant or hardly used because people aren't conscious or aware of them or using them. It's kind of like a radio in the car not turned on. You have these instruments, but through mindful intention and focus on them is how you turn them on. And so an awakened person is simply a person that is expanding their bandwidth. They're using more of the instrumentation that is within them. Now God, whatever terms we define as the source of all existence, there's no name for it. I use the name consciousness frequently, or the infinite mind, whatever. Think of that aspect of yourself as if I had bottles of water, and I threw them in the lake here. Not that I would, that would be polluting. But anyway, throwing bottles of water in the lake. And now, if you take the caps off of those, they become what they've always been, in essence, is the water, at one and the same as the lake. And that's what pure consciousness is. And when people say, we are God, and then that triggers all of these things in other people, really that's what's meant there, is simply that the consciousness that God is, the awareness, we are made in that same image. We have that aspect, that instrumentation, is beyond all instruments and time and space. That's the essence of our being, the observer part of us. So to awaken and or expand the mind is simply to be aware of the heart body and its instrumentation, and through meditation and awareness, things of this nature, to allow that to become one with it. And that's also how we bring in the beautiful new earth we want. Because as people expand in that, they realize that love is what it's all about. Namaste.